Hey everyone, today we're headed out west because it's a request and we're looking at properties that are $150,000 and less. And we're headed into Oregon and Washington State. Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. And as always, that cup is full of happiness. So we're checking out properties in the west because I got to tell you, if you're looking in these areas, definitely go check these houses out in person because in my opinion, I think that they appear to be really great finds. And we're going to start with this one right here on a little over an acre of land in Lakeside, Oregon, 97449 at 909 North 10 Mile Lake. And it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house with 929 square feet of living space. It's $135,000. It just had a $15,000 price reduction. And we have to keep an open mind with these properties that are lower priced, right? It's been on the market for 33 days. It was built in 1974. So let's check it out in Lakeside, Oregon. And this is in Coos County right here. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. Every time I come into these states, which I know I don't do it very often, but they're hard to find in the lower price points, honestly. But look at this place. So this one's $135,000 in Coos County, which means your population is going to be right around 65,000 people, and your median home values are coming in right around $360,000. So let's take a look and see what we're getting here. And your property tax rate is coming in at 0.77%. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Any of you looking in Coos County, Oregon, check this one out. And as always, the listing agency and the addresses are found in the description box, below. And the coffee is kicking in. Cheers, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm still on vacay, but I'm still with you, showing you these properties. And some of you have been asking for to go out west. So here you go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Who's looking for lakefront and that staircase will keep you physically fit? $135,000. Beautiful. If any of you live here, let us know in the comments how it is. And of course, you have to research neighborhoods and things, but if you're looking for a little more than an acre in Coos County, Oregon, this may suit your needs. However, I do think it's going to need some attention, but that's okay. We've got some love to give, don't we? I hope so. That's what it's all about. Share the love, share these episodes, subscribe to the channel, and definitely hit the notification bell because a house you're not looking for like this one could be in the next episode. This takes my breath away. Any of you want to take a trip? Let's go to Oregon. It just looks gorgeous. So if you live there, leave us a comment and let us know how you like it and how long you've been there and how it treats you. And this is Coos County, 10 Mile Lakes, $135,000, and it's just had a $15,000 price reduction. Maybe the seller's motivated. You can always make offers on these properties because the properties are put on the market to be sold. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Take your fishing pole, go right out there and cast yourself a line. Grab yourself some breakfast, lunch, and dinner and invite me over. Because I'll bring the pie and the coffee. And the craft brew, of course. Can't forget that. Gotta have a little fun, right? Okay, so here we're headed inside. Let's take a look at this. All right, so we see a little bit of a kitchen area with a gas range. There's your staircase. So it's going to need finished. I would love to get in there and take a closer look at this. Looks like we're getting some new cabinets. You could paint those, put some hardware on them if you like. We're in Coos County, Oregon. You have some track lights. You have an open staircase leading you up to the next level. Looks like this may have been heated with wood. You have yourself a little mini fridge. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a electric range, not gas. Pardon me. Looks like we have some vinyl flooring maybe, or that could be right down to the raw. All the more reason to go in there and check it out in person. Coos County, Oregon right here. 10 Mile Lake. Over an acre of land also. So you do get an upper balcony, your upper deck there, right off your living space. You can find out how long it's been vacant. You can ask the agent these questions, do a little research of your own. And if you're accurate, tax detail, you can call the county clerk's office of Coos County. And again, the property tax rate is 0.77% in Coos County. And again, the median home values are coming in just under $370,000. So there's lots of room to grow some equity with this. Maybe you want a vacation home. Maybe you want to live here full time. If you're looking in Lakeside, Oregon, check this one out. How's everybody out there doing? Man, I'm so sorry. The coffee is really kicking in. It's not even that strong. It's just one of those days. I'm on vacation, and honestly, I've not been sleeping that much. So cheers to you. It's a beautiful day to view houses with all of you. So here's what it looks like. Maybe your entry area, maybe dining space. Maybe these are the bedrooms with this melon colored wall, cantaloupe color. So it looks like we're right down to the raw flooring, bare floor, which would be fine with me. You could pick what you like to finish it. This is really pretty. It's very intriguing, I would say, and a little more than an acre, 1.11 acre. Maybe they had to do some work there with their retaining wall. But you can see the exposed pressure treated there. There's your staircase. Okay, so, there's your loft area, what we see of it. And the siding on the exterior. Somebody go check this out and leave us a comment. If you're looking in Lakeside, Oregon, definitely go check this one out. $135,000. There's what we see of the bathroom. You can close that lid on the way out. Very pretty. That has potential. I'd like to know how long that's been vacant. So it's 909 North 10 Mile Lake, and that's Lakeside, Oregon, 97449, 1.11 acre, and the house has 929 square feet of living space, 33 days on the market, built in 1974. Let's check it out on the map. Look at this location, you guys. Big Creek Arm. It's right there as well. There's North 10 Mile Lake. So we are right here in Lakeside. And we have Reedsport to the north, Winchester Bay to the northwest. And then we have, Allegheny and Delwood, Coos River, North Bend, and Glasgow down to the south, along with Saunders Lake. Red marks the spot right there. And here's your satellite view of your 1.11 acre. Wow, what a find. $135,000. And if you know anything about the Oregon real estate market, you'd say that this is a pretty good price. Unless it is in really rough shape, and we don't know until we get in there, right? But gauging on the location, I'd say it's a great find. There is your parcel. Look at that. Woo! Very, very nice. $135,000. And it states here, slice of heaven for someone who wants a project. Lakefront cabin has good bones, but needs someone who can love it again. And it has water, septic, and power. Great location on North 10 Mile Lake near Sun Lake Marina. Enjoy sunny days on your deck with a sheltered cove. Home has 3 levels and an additional outbuilding for lots of storage. And you want to bring your creativity in your toolbox to make it shine. And boat access only, it says. So there's a little point of view for you. Boat access only. So you're going to have a little vessel. And let's see here. It was sold for $30,000 back in 1990. Sold for $33,500 in 1992. Sold for $75,000 in 1995. Sold for $88,500 in 1996. Sold for $100,000 back in 2024. Now they're asking $150,000. Reduced it to now $135,000, and the house is 52 years old. And again, the property tax rate is 0.77%. Great find right there if you're looking for lakefront in Lakeside, Oregon. Wow, sweet. Now we're going to head into Eugene, Oregon right here. This one is $150,000 with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and it has 962 square feet of living space. It's been on the market only 3 days. It was built in 1940. This is one of the least expensive properties, if not the least expensive, in Eugene, Oregon. And it's on a lot that's 4,792 square feet. So let's check it out. So here we have a chain link fence, and it looks like we have an attached garage. And this is $150,000 in Eugene, Oregon. It does have a shingle roof. So in Eugene, Oregon, we're in Lane County. Your population is around 384,000 people. Your property tax rate is 0.86%, and your median home values are just around $460,000. And they're asking $150,000 for this. That could be vinyl siding, could be aluminum. Go check it out in person. Okay, so we're headed right into the kitchen. I could work with that all day long. How about you? Let me know what you think of these properties in the comments. Whether you want to live in Oregon or Washington State, just let me know what you think of these houses and their price points. Yeah, look at this. So you have a window above your double sink. You've got a flat top range. Nice cabinets. It's going to need some cleanup. In Eugene, Oregon, in Lane County. So here's your living room. Now for me, I would get in there and strip the walls naked. Just leave them bare and start from there, right? Yeah, it looks like you got some bike hooks. That's handy. We could possibly open this right up. Maybe have a big island in there. Open it up for your conversation and dinner parties that you're going to invite me to. Eugene, Oregon right here. $150,000. So there's your door coming in from the outside. Here's your bathroom with a window and that tub and shower surround. Vinyl flooring. I could work with that. Needs cleaned up. And this is $150,000 in Eugene, Oregon. Somebody go check this one out. Looks like hardwood flooring. Yeah, this just needs some love and attention. Another house that's looking for its person, because you know, houses need people and people need houses. There's our attached garage. Nice lot with some shrubs and a chain link fence for your, you know, a little bit of security. If you have pets or children. Yeah, we could do a lot with this. Add a little pop of color, clean it up. Got a paved driveway. $150,000 in Eugene, Oregon. This is a find for somebody. 1645 Mississippi Avenue. Been on the market 3 days, built in 1940. Let's check it out on the map. So you're going to get a lot of local amenities. Got a putt-putt nearby. You've got Track Power Sports. Got a building supply store nearby as well. And we're right off of Highway 5. So here we are in Eugene, and we're right below Springfield. West of Cedar Flat. There we go. And we are north of Cloverdale and Crestwell, and southeast of Santa Clara, Oregon. And here we are on the satellite for your property here. There is your rectangular parcel right there, right on Mississippi Avenue in Eugene, Oregon. 1645 Mississippi Avenue. Been on the market 3 days. Built in 1940. Look no further. Incredible potential, it says. Great for first-time home buyers or you investment seekers out there. It wants you to bring this vision, your vision to life with the right updates and creativity. This house could truly shine. Bring your tools and your ideas. And some of these houses may qualify for the rehab loans as well. You can check into that. And let's see here. It was listed for $79,385 back in 2003, sold for that same price, $79,385. Now they're asking $150,000 for it, and the house is 86 years old. Tax history shows on $129,946. Taxes were $22,889, and again, the property tax rate is 0.86%. And that's Eugene, Oregon, right there for $150,000, and the lot size is $47.92. Great find for one of you looking in Eugene, Oregon. Now we're going to head into Grass Valley. Look at this one. This is $119,900 on a little more than a quarter of an acre with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, has 1,172 square feet of living space at 314 Northwest 2nd Street in Grass Valley, Oregon, 97029. It's been on the market 137 days. It was built in 1900. Let's check it out. This is pretty. Looks like it's vinyl sided. Look at our beautiful covered porch. Shingle roof looks good. But again, have those home inspections and go check it out and get the lay of the land. Beautiful porch. Look at how pretty that is. Looks like it wraps right around there too. So you have a little bit of detail on your siding up above there. When you have your home inspections, you'll learn if the windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. They'll check the foundation, tell you the longevity of your roof, and base your offers on the results of your home inspection and the condition of the home. There's a place on the market to be sold. This one's $119,900. We're in Sherman County with this one. Population is just under 2,060 people, so it's a small town, and your median home values are between $280,000 and $690,000, and your property tax rate is 0.81%. So if you're looking for a return on your investment, this property right here may do it if you're looking in Oregon. And this is Grass Valley. So you do have an outbuilding with this and a laundry line. Look at this. I wonder if this was part of a larger parcel at one time. So there's a nice little outbuilding for you. All right, we're headed inside. Look at this. $119,900. This does not look bad at all. It looks like we could move right in there. Built-ins, very nice on the opposite side of your kitchen. How nice is it? Look at that. Very fine. Let me know what you guys think of this one today. So it looks like we have old vinyl flooring and then we have some carpet. We have some more closet space over here on the right with some overhead closet space as well. And remember to meander through these episodes, you guys, if you're new here to the channel, and definitely subscribe, but definitely check out the other episodes. I show you properties that are under $35,000 that you can move right into, that are in some of the Midwest states and, out west. Sometimes they're in the Northeast, sometimes they're in the South. We just never know what we're going to get here. But this one looks really fine. Wow, look at this. So there's your bathroom with a window. Doesn't have a shower, but we've got a tub. Got a cute little cabinet right there. Nice. Has potential. $119,900. Grass Valley, Oregon. We're headed into Goldendale. So here's what we have of a kitchen. Those are probably the really nice vintage wood cabinets. And then we have metal cabinets. It looks like more wood cabinets to the right. We could totally work with that. Big window above your sink. Yeah, this has got potential. For your counter appliances, however, when you look at this, you may have an outlet here on the very left, but it doesn't look like there's any more along that counter. So some of you may want to remove these upper cabinets, which are really sweet. They add a lot of character to the house, but you wouldn't have a whole lot of room for, say, a coffee maker or whatever, but all the more reason to put like a peninsula or an island in. Can make it work. You do have an outlet on the opposite end, though. This is really pretty. I see potential. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but that's what I see. Do you see what I see? Possibilities and potential. Grass Valley, Oregon. And again, this is Sherman County. Oh, is that hardwood? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, this has got potential and character. This might be your laundry area, which is nice. Yeah, somebody go check this one out too. And there's your outbuilding. Looks like it's fenced in. Yeah, you do have some neighbors with this one, but if that's a comfort to you, then that's a benefit, I guess. Yeah, this has got potential. I think that's all we're going to get of this one too. So let's see here what we're... 314 Northwest 2nd Street, and that's Grass Valley, Oregon 97029. It's been on the market 137 days. Let's check out the map view here. You have an RV park nearby. That might be across the street. You have a raceway park, Oregon Raceway. So we are west of Rutledge. We are south of Erskine, and we are, let's see, east of Maupin, north of Antelope. Right here, red marks the spot. So we're not too far from Highway 84. Arlington, Oregon is up to the north of us. Portland is over here to the west. And here we are on the satellite. I bet this is beautiful. Grass Valley, Oregon. Wow. If any of you live here, let us know in the comments what your experience has been. There you have it, right there. There's the parcel, if that's correct, 2nd Street. Yeah, it looks like we have a little RV park right nearby, so let's check out our street view. Looks very pretty. I don't see it right here in the distance, but see on the Google Maps if it shows us other photographs. There's another one. Yeah, that looks really pretty, the area. Somebody go check this one out. And that's 314 Northwest 2nd. And let's see here, built in 1900. And you have small town charm and solid potential, situated on a level corner lot. 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with over 1,100 square feet with 1-level living. It's a covered front porch, welcomes you to the traditional layout with vintage details and character. And there's currently no heat source, kitchen and bath, and pretty much original. There are 2 chimneys. One was for wood, and one was for a wood cook stove, and the other was for a wood stove / pellet. And you do have an original fuels box that has been updated to breaker. And but this one's going to need some attention. Plenty of room to create a cozy full-time residence or a weekend getaway. And when we look at the history on this one, this was listed for $119,900. They removed it back in December. Now they're trying it again, and the house is 126 years old, and there's no tax detail. But again, you can call Sherman County Clerk's Office for accurate tax record, and the tax rate, property tax rate, is 0.81%, and that's Grass Valley, Oregon. That needs some love and attention, but I say somebody go check that one out. Now we're going to head into Goldendale, Washington. This is on more than 3/4 of an acre. It's 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms with 2,061 square feet. This is probably the lowest price house in Washington State, and it's $100,000, and it's a foreclosure. And it's been in the market for 12 days, built in 1920. So let's check it out. So in Goldendale, Washington, we are in Klickitat County. Population is around 18,000 people, if I'm not mistaken. Your median home values here are $325,000, and your property tax rate is 0.95%. So let's check it out here. Looks like it could be vinyl sided. We're getting a garage with this house, and this is $100,000. And this is Goldendale, Washington, and that's Washington State. Look at that beautiful porch. Nice. Klickitat County. Now, they may have used some AI with this. All the more reason to go check it out in person. But what we do see here is a nice open living area with some built-ins on the one end with a big window. And then we have a nice arched doorway along the other side. And this is $100,000 in Goldendale, Washington. Look at the character this house has. If any of you are looking in Washington State and you want to be in Klickitat County, go check this out. Wow, this is really pretty. So we have a lot of storage with these cabinets. You've got really nice, it does have the really nice blue counter, dishwasher, range, and refrigerator. You've got a really pretty window above your double sink, vinyl floor in the kitchen. Median home values here. Oh, I didn't write it down. I did not write that down. We're going to have to look that up here in just a minute because I want to know what the median home values are in Klickitat County, Washington. So here we have a drop ceiling with a fireplace. Variation of flooring in this house, as you see. And you can always ask the agent or do some research yourself on how long it's been vacant, because it looks like it's been closed up. And with foreclosures, these banks, they don't want to hold on to these houses. However, sometimes the foreclosure process can take a while depending on the county. So for me, I'd want to know how long it's been sitting there without, any utilities running. Doesn't mean, that they're not in working order or couldn't be when you turn them back on. And you can negotiate the price when they're foreclosures, hopefully, and they've been sitting vacant. Look at that living room. That's really pretty. So it looks like you could connect a wood stove here. Wow, very, very pretty. Now that might be it's hard to say the lay of the land, but that could be a bedroom, I guess, with the closets there. And this again is Klickitat County, Washington State, and Goldendale, on a little more than 3/4 of an acre. Yeah, this is really pretty. Somebody's going to scoop this. I love the sink. Look at that. That's very nice. The vanity. It's kind of a floating vanity, I guess, with just some drawers in the middle. Walk-in shower. Nice wood trim. Very nice. $100,000. Nice big closet. Now here's your lower level. There's your laundry. If they include that, that's one less thing you've got to move in there. It's great when it works. Yeah, if you live in Klickitat County, Washington State, let us know in the comments. There's your laundry room. That's very nice. There's your garage. Yeah, this has got a lot to offer. Shingle roof looks like it's in great shape, but again, you can have a home inspection. Even when it's a foreclosure and you're buying it as is where it is, perhaps, you can still have a home inspection for your own information purposes. So it looks like it had shake siding on it, at least this section. Looks like they may have had some animals at one time. Looks like it could be fenced in. This may have been a part of a larger parcel at one time. It's kind of hard to say. But it looks very, very, looks like a possibility for someone. If you're looking in Washington State. This again is Klickitat County. Okay, so let's get some detail off of this one. But before we do that, I'm going to see here what the median home values. Let's see what it says here. $615,000. And they're asking $100,000 for this foreclosure. $615,000, and they can go up to $944,000 in urban areas, of course, like Seattle. Wow. So it's $100,000. Let's see where we are on the map. So you have a campground nearby, building center nearby, a pizzeria, Holcomb's Market, shout out to them, Townhouse Cafe. So we are right below the Goldendale Observatory State Park. We're not far off of 97. So we have Blockhouse to the west, Pleasant Valley to the east. Red marks a spot right here. We're above Centerville and below Firwood. Red marks a spot right there in Goldendale. Beautiful. Scroll out a little bit here. There you have it. And then here is your satellite view. Not quite an acre, more than 3/4, however. Goldendale, Washington. That looks like the parcel right there, 421 North Columbus Avenue. That's a nice rectangular parcel. Yeah, you do have an RV park right across the street. I knew I remembered an RV park across the street from one of these, and there it is. Yep. Okay, so let's get a look at your street view here. We have sidewalks for walkability. There's the RV park. If you've got some friends that want to stay at the RV park, come and help you fix this place up, why not? And it states here, on the market for 12 days, built in 1920. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house offering approximately 2,061 above grade square feet on a level lot, vinyl sided. It's a farmhouse, has a composition roof, covered front porch, and a fenced front yard, detached 1-car garage plus ample off-street parking for an RV. You have additional outbuildings and 2 horse stalls, tack room, hay storage, and fence pasture. So it must have been part of a larger picture at one time. You do have a well, and you have public sewer with city views and interior space, living area with high ceilings, multiple built-ins, 2 upper bedrooms, a primary on the main level, and bathrooms on both levels, and an unfinished basement. Wow. Somebody go check this one out. And let's see, it was listed for $179 back in 06. They sold it for $100,000 in 16. They sold it for $100,000 in 19. They sold it for $235,000 back in 2023. Now they're asking $100,000, and again, it's a foreclosure, and the house is 106 years old, and it's on a little more than 3/4 of an acre. Somebody's got to go check that one out. That is a nice find for somebody that's looking in Goldendale, Washington, and that is Klickitat County, where the median home values are in the mid to high 6s. Wow, sweet find right there. And then we have this one here in Grass Valley, Oregon for $119,900 on a little more than 1/4 of an acre, and the house has 1,172 square feet. Then we have this one in Eugene, Oregon for $150,000, and that house has 962 square feet of living space on a lot of 4,792 square feet. Or we have this one at 10 Mile Lakes, and that is boat access only on a little more than an acre for $135,000, and the house has 929 square feet of living space. And that'll do it for the houses, properties out west upon request that are $150,000 and less. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Keep those cups full of happiness. It's always great to be with you. I appreciate the time that you spend here with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share these episodes, and we'll see you in the next one, because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.